to follow up with the plagiarism check part of our digital marketing audit, I decided to also, guide you through pretty much what the report or what the results would be if you were to participate in the Copyscape plagiarism check. So you can kind of see here in the content overview what we kind of discuss. It's more or less what I was saying about, why you don't want duplicate content. It's bad for SEO purposes because Google's just not going to see any value from you having used, the same content. So it's absolutely, it's highly stressed never to copy word for word any content. I mean, of course, you can't really rewrite laws or statutes or anything that's really legally binding for word, but anything else that surrounds it should definitely be unique. And when you see some of the results, you can see here that you'll get a report that says, what's low, what has nothing at risk, medium and high. There's situations sometimes when it's medium. There's a lot of times where footer of a website is very similar to others. One example I could definitely give is that FindLaw, when they built websites, they have disclaimers and like the non-binding attorney-client relationship at the footer, and they use the same language for basically every FindLaw website. We're talking, thousands, and sometimes something like that might be flagged. It's like, you have the same footer, you have the same block of text that's the same as thousands of other websites. It happens. I wouldn't be too concerned about that. What you're really concerned about is when you're seeing results that are more like this, when you're seeing the whole thing is lifted, whole paragraphs are completely lifted, everything is highlighted. We're talking about word for word, completely taken. So you can go through here. Sometimes there's situations where internally you're copying the same language. You don't want to always do that. That's why you kind of have a different situation with common content. And then there's some situations you can see here where it's not necessarily the whole thing, but like this whole paragraph is for the most part taken, this. Once you get to a point where Copyscape is saying 30–40% of your content is pretty much lifted, you have to make a real decision about rewriting that and making it unique.